Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Nine weeks ago, the venue was the Tropics down in Miami. Now here in Week 14, it is New York's time to host Dolphins-Jets. The rematch kicks off next. Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The crowd at MetLife.
What the hell did he do to his jerseys?
Dolphins Jets. It is the rematch, and we are underway.
Are these real?
It's Darius Slayton with the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down Miami.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, way back in Week 4, Brock, we saw these Jets get the win down in Florida. Like the first time in a decade that they'd taken back-to-back games against the Fins. And now a win here would give them their first three-game winning streak against their rival since way back in 2008.
It's been a remarkable run for Miami, really, over this stretch. They've won 13 of the last 16 because this rivalry is as close as any in the NFL all time. Our stats and research folks let us know 60, 57, and 1. About as close as it gets all time.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Motioning him from the slot right. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. McCarthy looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, This is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
From the gun, they get to Brown. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They send the tight end in motion. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Ready.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Green Jack. Come on. Black hold.
Love out of the shotgun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Quick throw out wide by Love. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from MetLife coming right up.
Try that bullshit again. I fucking dare you.
Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Shotgun now for Love. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On second down, here's Dobbins. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
3rd and 1 now. Love. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Ready.
4th down. Here's Love. Throw is caught by the back.
Ooh, he's playing with me.
This defense, they pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30.
Yellow. Line. Hut.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Jets start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Finds the in route complete. It's a small gain up to the 38. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lift at any time.
2nd down now, they need 7. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Gets some space around midfield. Breaks free in the center of the field. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on. Ready.
Play fake. It's Love. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Red. Cycle. You. Yellow.
Back to the air. Love. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Jets.
White.
First
White.
down.
Black. Set. Ready.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Love from the gun. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. He is down to the 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Ready.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. He's got to gain a 6 there. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Red. Here we go. Pause. Red. Steal. 6. Hut.
Love now. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the
So a new set of
15-yard
downs.
line.
Here we go. 1st and 10.
Line. Set. Set.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's ready.
Dobbins is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Jets tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Slayton with a return. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up Cam Hart. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Slayton with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Putting a receiver in motion. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They send a man in motion. Second and manageable. He's throwing. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Watch out. Set, hut. White, white, 50, green, blaster, 6. 6, mega. Black ultra. Hut, hut.
First down throw. Here's Love. Look at that power. Deep left side. Big game downfield. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Red, yellow. Needle blue. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Connecting on the slant. These guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
16-yard line.
On the set.
One last play before the break.
Red. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Slide blue. Smash. Red. Green jack. Ready.
Final throw before the break. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Tucker's kick is up and good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got it.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Drill green, yellow, blue stripe.
Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Red 38. Set, go.
A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
There's Love to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's still going at the 30. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready. Six, black, 95. Red,
Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Yellow. Set, black shot. Blue, 32. Steel, black. Hut.
Looking to throw. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Jets 31. Dolphins 21.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Jets into the nickel, 3rd down. On play action now, McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. First call here coming from the shotgun.
22 meters. Black on, light blue, black 40, blaster, 6, claws red. Set,
Here's Love. Fits it through the middle. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
yellow, black swap. Hut, hut.
A give right side to Dobbins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Cycle, yellow, ready.
Throwing, it's Love. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Black, 95. 6, mega, blue striker. Edo blue. Green jack. Black shot. Drill green. Steel black. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now he starts from the 6. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th.
First down, Dolphins.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's thrown deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Dolphins 28.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Love looking to pass. Dialing up a receiver screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's a loss of a yard.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Red. Yellow. Here we go. Set. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Finds Hunter downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 9-point advantage.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Slayton with a return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw, McCarthy. he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And goes to the hurry up here.
The Dolphins, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it'll be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Motioning the tight end left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a 4-point game here in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we're down to a 3-point game, and now gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. It's close, but oh yes, the Dolphins got it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
On the ready.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Drill, 52. Set, hut.
Love from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set, ready, red, cycle, black, trail, beauty, 6, mega, set.
Back to the air, Love. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Down to the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 3-point advantage. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Score Jets 45, Dolphins 35.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Slayton with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. He's looking deep once again. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, their feet's in third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Jets take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Ready.
Running forward with Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Slayton with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Dolphins 42.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And they bring him down around the 34. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that Finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Secured by Burden on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets moments away from win number 12.
Ready.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Mega, red, yellow, drill, set, ready, fury, yellow, black, 90 seconds.
Love out of the shotgun. Held in by Goddard, left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And they'll come up on 1st and 10.
White, blaster,
First and 10 at the
ready,
22-yard line.
ready,
They're going to pass it here. Has it at the 7. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Slayton with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Darius Slayton on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
That's good for the Dolphins.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. This is caught. That's Slayton. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Touchdown, Miami.
3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Jets come up with a football that should just about ice this game. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
65. Dolphins 48.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Slayton with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
65. Dolphins 55.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Jets come up with a football that should just about ice this game. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, the 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Black shot. Green jack. Black blue. Black ultra. Red, yellow. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st down. A gain of 52 yards. 1st down, Miami.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on 1st. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
65. Dolphins 62.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. It's close, but oh yes, the Dolphins got it back. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough.
Damn,
it is to
GG's,
recover
that
an
was
onside
close.
kick
That
anymore.
was close.
But he did hit it before it went 10 yards,
Ooh,
so they
that
had to
was
throw the
close.
flag.
That was all I needed.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
43 rail, down, snap, red, fit, ready.
We'll look to throw it. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
Red, 38. Set, hunt.
Here he is to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
Let's ready.
He's back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So the win goes to the Jets. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.